I don't know. I hope so. You know. Well, it's been a day's journey. You know. I went, but I decided to got next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, kick it with you. I ain't the type of person that like to take up space, take up your time. I come up with ideas and to find something, not actually to get trapped into, but I always come up with something to get into. And it wanna, you know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for your hater, it wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because the mysterious thing about a hater, they won't actually apprehend an opportunity like this. You know what I'm saying? They won't ever apprehend an opportunity to become famous. They won't apprehend an opportunity to have a like job where is it that they can be a role model. You know, those type of people. You know what I'm saying? They see folks that you and I are. You know what I'm saying? That can make things happen. To try to come up on the block, up on the scene after we're gonna put in all this work and try to take glory for some shit that we pay dues for. I like when they do it like that because the thing about it is when they the moment that they do that, it's like you put in 100% of your effort, and they want to take 75% of it, knowing that I can walk up and get the glory of what you've done. I mean, you want to steal somebody's glory, bro? I mean, that's what it's all about. And when you look at it, you had to generate that 100%. It shouldn't even hurt you for them to steal 75%, because the first business and the first admiration of it is that you accumulated 100%. But y'all don't hear me though. If you accumulate 100%, if it's a job, if it's education, if it's entertainment, if it's uh, playing sports, then you have to understand you're being looked at. And what get me about it is like, okay, you got to be looked at with that you accumulate 100% and can't nobody stand up for you. Why cannot nobody stand up for you? Because time that person stand up and say, I want to take your glory, that's when your 100% get apprehended. Can only be tried for 75%. But don't get me wrong. You can't take the whole 100% because you standing in your shoes. Your shoes are considered the 25%. Now it's time to get things cracking like. Let me sit up here and tell you about this. The easiest way that you can actually accumulate 75% of your effort being stolen is not to worry about what you accumulated. Now it's time to game out. Now, what I mean by game out is like, okay, all right, in all my understanding, I've been put in a situation where that I'm being noticed. Who gonna come up and notice me first? Somebody that can help me or somebody that want to steal from me? And this is what I did. I took the person that wanted to steal from me along for the ride. And the person that can help me had the opportunity to be in a VIP booth or leave it alone. Now, either way it goes, you understand something. That if they're in the VIP booth or leaving it alone, that person that's trying to steal 75% of your effort cannot and will not, if you're fighting for it, be able to apprehend the audacity to be there when you have a moment, when you have a time frame, when you have the opportunity to apply yourself, whether somebody can help you sitting in VIP or whether you meet that character that can help you that just left the situation alone. But you do have one thing with you that is very important. You actually have the opportunity to be noticed by the person that wants to steal 75% of your effort from you at the same place where the person that can help you in that intersection, you need to make up your mind. Why you need to make up your mind? Because it's all about who's looking at you. Perform. There's two ways you can go with this. You can go at the promoted status way. You can go at the default way. But when you go, make sure that person that wants to steal 75% of your effort is there with you. Watch this. Now, we're at this intersection. When you finna talk about it, you know the intersection. Everybody choose their way they go. Bam. You gotta choose your way that you want to go. Guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a fucking war that you're gonna have to fight. Because if you wanna go to the default way, you're gonna have to fight to get to the VIP people, or you're gonna have to fight to meet them independently. Now, when you look at that, there's a lot to learn. Before you understand what you need to learn, you need to understand the weapons that you have. How can you understand the weapons that you have? That's a good question. You can't understand the weapons that you have because you're too busy trying to finish this battle. And when you look at it, if you had known the weapons that you had, the person that's trying to steal 75% of your effort could try to clip you up and say you did it the wrong way. So thus for saying, if he can't see your weapons, he can't say nothing. But he see your effort, and that's all he wants. Keep it just like that. Because at the end of it, you have created a foundation in establishing accuracy, dealing with somebody that's trying to provoke you. Now, when you deal with somebody that's trying to provoke you, you have to keep in mind You can lose two things. You can lose focus and you can lose hope. I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna sit up here and tell you what that generates. That generates a positive thought about your 100%. And here's the positive thought. If I walk out today, the situation and the organization will fall lower without me if I'm not here. This is a known fact, and I'm going to sit up here and tell you why. Why will it fall if you're not there? Because the person who's trying to steal 75% of your effort is rigging that up to happen. Now, this is something to believe in, but if you don't believe it, try it out for yourself. Because I don't see it happen too many times. What is it that you knew Michael Vick was for the Falcons, but what ended up happening to him? Everybody said everybody claims that it was his fault. So he went with the flu. You see what I'm saying? The thing about the person that wants to steal 75% of your effort, realize that you're not in a state of mind on thinking how great you are being who you are. If it was so, Michael Vick would have never left. You got to think about that. People like that would love it if they did not apprehend a way to actually be corrected for trial and error. You don't understand what I'm back because I be a conscious somebody and say hi. I would leave George for the war. Let me sit up here and tell you what a blessing feels like. Let me sit up here and tell you what the feedback feels like. Information that I actually received. No communication at all. Generate the next level of the success that I had just accomplished. And I'm going to tell you the secret so that your enemy who wants not to be exposed is revealed. And that's the secret. And if you can apprehend this secret, then you can understand how I did it. I'm not finna come up here and tell you I got a secret to tell you about your enemy. I'm finna tell you about your enemy. And in front of him, I'm finna say it's a secret. You see what I did to the secret game? You know, I got plenty of games by myself. when you know you got it, you're gonna reach out and try to connect with somebody that can get it. Bottom line. You have to understand that. When you know that you have it in your possession, you're going to reach out to somebody that can understand. So what I'm saying here is, don't understand a damn thing of thing. Simple as that. Because what I'm trying to project is a way for you to have an open ear and a mouth of deception. Because I done already accomplished what I just told you. So therefore, I may be a cool ass nigga, but I'm not that smart either. So when you actually understand cool and not that smart, I'm far from being dumb. So either way that it goes, what am I saying? Me finding something to get into, meaning you would look at the situation that I'm in and see how hard it is for me to explain how much trouble it is to get in from leaving this situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? I would have to leave everything that I built up for myself by trying to stay out of trouble. To what you call it? To actually rebel against each layer, each knowledge, each whew, obedient thought of being obedient until my development, that I would have to literally become a fool to actually want to leave the comfort of being awesome at being obedient. You will understand why I like disobedient people so much. It's power in being obedient. And folks that become disobedient take disobedient for granted. You can only take the power. I'm going to say it again. You can only take the power of being obedient or a blessing. Remember, the Messiah said it is better to give than receive. You can only get the power, the comfort. You can only get. I'm going to just leave it at that. But today's Sunday, you know how it is. You know what it is. It ain't too many it ain't too many more disobedient situations that I feel like people can cause, because we got a piece out here. I mean, you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because as a teen, how was I manipulated to think that doing something disobedient was cool? But now I'm 39, and this is the last stage of me actually being full of the knowledge of being a child. Because 40 get here, once 40 get here, all mistakes and development come to a summary, and your life as an adult again. You see what I'm saying? 39, it's like, okay, uh, in preparation, in understanding on what it takes for real, instead of playing around with it. It's my belief on how to walk to the age of 40. I'm in a situation called I will not be apprehended by a relationship. I claim celibate until I find out for myself. Because when you deal with being 39, the importance of being grown is at 40. You don't want to be apprehended with back and forth talking and misunderstanding and concepts when you can actually move away from that and make it a 40 and turn around and thank God that that same age bullshit ain't there. You see what I'm saying? What do I want to do at age 40? Right now, I just want to make it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it just like a nigga doing 5 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want to make it just like a soldier getting ready to go to the army and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to serve some time in order to understand something. You know what I'm saying? So, being with a woman right now, this summer, I'm finna be off the chain. I don't want it. I'm thinking about my age. I'm thinking about who I am. I actually got kids in my nuts I'm taking care of. Don't want to give them away type shit I'm on right now. And I wouldn't give a damn if it was safe sex. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen niggas out here get cut throated, you know what I'm saying, using the condom and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch done and poke the hole into the nigga condom just to put him on child support and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. That I mean, it woke me up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, before you even find out what a woman can do, you trying to jump between the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get a kiss from her, trying to get a number and all this shit. But right now, I ready to play that game after I hit 40. But right now, I'm still a kid. You know what I'm saying? But once 40 is here, I got to find out after this development what it turns into. Do I actually want to step forth into her reality where she pay our bills and shit? You see what I'm saying? Because either way that it goes, I got to be man enough to simply walk out our life. You know what I'm saying? And even if she do call the police, you see what I'm saying? And in my preparation of doing that, it keep me clear from any understanding before I hit 40. So basically, it's done deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Because once it get here, it's here. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole point. That for people like me that live the life of being single, it's very important to me because I value the children in my balls. I value who I am, and I value the woman like that. I don't like a woman filled up with pride because pride does not answer the question. You see what I'm saying? And when you look at it and you would hear a woman say she got her pride, depend on the destruction that pride caused. At the same time, I'm building up on my status as a husband, as a good man, and I'm building up on my status as the one that can receive knowledge just like she can receive a paycheck. It's real. But uh, we in this time frame is that we're going to become the parents. Slowly but surely, the parents they're like passing away. But keep in mind Don't let your heart grow weary about you losing a parent, because believe it or not, if you remember getting an ass whooping by them, I believe we're those children that know how to stay in bounds regardless, and as long as you keep mom and dad authority with you in your heart and apprehend things that benefit the family value, then you will understand that you can take death just like losing a tooth or something, because the way my mom died, it ain't been 36 months, you know what I'm saying? 36 months coming up in October, you know what I'm saying? And ever since she died, I was like, shit, I ain't finna sit up in this motherfucking mobile about it, you know what I'm saying? And the first thought that lady got on me, I was like, this is the same woman that used to give me an ass whipping. And I remember what I used to do, you know what I'm saying, after I got my ass whipped. Don't want to get it ass whipping no more. So now she ain't in that old body. And she loose, you know what I'm saying? And my mom, I ain't gonna cry, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when I get wrong, I gotta look at it, regardless. I don't give a damn if she did or not. You know what I'm saying? I know I gotta look at my mom when I get wrong. So why get wrong? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it that way. Look at her being obedient. You know what I'm saying? Mom did this today. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy your lead. You know what I'm saying? Buy your lead, sir. Have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my mom's on vacation and shit from actually, or graduated from, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge of living to apprehend her you know what I'm saying, her status of parenthood, letting me loose, you know what I'm saying, because she did tell me, she was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have a little bit more freedom entering high school than you did in elementary. She thought she was asleep, because if you pay attention to that, this ain't if I die, it's going to be the same. So, I ain't finna not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to do wrong and face wrong by myself, knowing my mom gonna look at me at the same time I'm facing wrong? So I can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Big up if you can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep focus on how to protect ourselves driving in public. You know what I'm saying? Away from children and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To actually apprehend their status in parenthood. That's how I feel about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm actually preparing myself for that. So, regardless of what goes on in the streets, you know what I'm saying, it's more important to to reach out and connect with somebody that can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying, just in case. You know what I'm saying, somebody need somebody to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool at need to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? I grew up a Paul girl, so that ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying, basically days away from for everybody if you think about it, because if you don't actually apprehend that knowledge there, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge that's prepared for you for the day, then you're gonna have to catch up. You know what I'm saying? Life is just like going to school. You see what I'm saying? There's always something to learn. Do you want to learn this today, or do you want to learn that today? So, but all in all, man, I look at my mom's there, and she over there chilling with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? She over there chilling with Bernie Mac. You know? I don't look at that like I'm blinded by it no more. You know what I'm saying? Too many people go. You know what I'm saying? Too many good people go. So I know we got to come from, and I know we got, you know what I'm saying, them motherfuckers probably trying to ask elders if they alive and shit. So, I'll get back at y'all after y'all receive the second layer of your 100-fold blessing and see what the hell else we can come up with to do. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't know, man. Y'all hold Trump, you know what I'm saying, Facebook fam. They don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying. We're going to do what we got to do, you know what I'm saying. Get ready for your children. I get it.